Alright, hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna do a video on this token I saw earlier. I think it got released just a little bit over a day ago, so now it's not on recently added tokens on CoinMarketCap, or a little bit over a day ago, probably a day and a half ago. So we're gonna search for it. It's called Plutos Network. Or was it? Oh, here it is, Project Plutos. So Project Plutos, and here we will see today's the 6th of January, and we can see that it got added to CoinMarketCap on the 5th of January 2022 around 6:05 a.m. So just a little bit over a day ago, so a day and 3 hours ago. And here we'll see that it's been dropping since it got released. It went up for a little bit, but then after that it started falling. Alright, so it's an Ethereum token. So first things first, we're going to copy the contract address from Ethereum and zoom in a little bit so we can see they have their white paper right here, Explore. So community, we can click on their Twitter to go see how many Twitter followers they have. Wait for that to load. While that's loading, so here we can see that they have 9,863 Twitter followers, and what we want to do now is click on tweets and replies to see how active they are on Twitter. Alright, so we can see that they posted yesterday around 5. Yesterday, January 5, they posted yesterday, tweeted yesterday, tweeted 2 days ago, 3 days ago. So they're not very active on Twitter. They have over 9,000 followers, but they're not super active on Twitter. I like to see when people are active on Twitter. They joined in December, and they've only tweeted 39 times since then. That's kind of low. I would say that's kind of low. All right, so let's go back. Let's see if they got a Telegram, how many Telegram members they have. So chat, so they have 1,132 members on Telegram, 1,132 members, and they currently have 222 members online at this moment. But guys, we're not gonna open Telegram because, as you guys should know by now, for some reason my screen recorder isn't recording Telegram for some reason, so you guys would only hear me talking but not see what I'm actually doing. But what I do with these tokens when I'm researching these tokens is I would go into their Telegram and start scrolling through their messages. I would read like the last 100 or to 200 messages. It takes probably like 2-3 minutes, and I would see if anybody is complaining about being unable to sell the token or something like that. Find out if anybody's having complaints and see if people are getting deleted or blocked or stuff like that. So you guys can go in, try to see if the admins or the moderators in there are answering everybody's question, because you wouldn't want to know that when you have a question or a burning question and you go to their Telegram group, ask the question, nobody's going to answer you. So you want to go in, see if the moderators or the admins are talking to people and stuff, and that will help you to know if you want to invest your hard-earned money into these tokens. So guys, please remember, always go out, do your own research, come to your own conclusions, because at the end of the day, it's your money. Always remember, it's gonna be your money on the line. All right, so we're gonna go back, and we see that it has a market cap of 5.8 million, and it's currently at a price of $0.005. So it's way below a penny now for each. But guys, remember, when you got to remember, this is on the Ethereum blockchain. So any token you buy or any coins you buy on the Ethereum blockchain, you always have to remember those gas fees. Ethereum has high gas fees. It's not like on the Binance Smart Chain, where if you buy $10 worth of a token, you would probably pay like 10 cents or 20 cents worth of tax or 30 cents worth of tax. on the Ethereum blockchain, you probably want to buy $10 worth of a token or $20 worth of a token, and you're gonna probably pay $50 to $100, probably even more worth of fees. So always remember that. So if you're trying to go in with $50, always remember it's gonna cost you like $150 or so to go in on an Ethereum token. All right, let's open their website. So it says Plutos property. All right, here we're gonna see it says real world property ownership. It says Project Plutos is a disruptive tokenized property ownership platform built on blockchain technology. You can read their light paper, which is the white paper. Always before you invest into any tokens, always read their white paper or their light paper to see what everything is about. And just like yesterday, the video that I released yesterday on I think it was Meta Doge, is like you can see that their website was down, but I was still able to find out all the information I needed from their white paper. So I didn't even need to go to their website to find everything out. All I needed to do was read their white paper. All right, so it says reinvented property ownership. Let me zoom in. Enhanced asset trading experience. All right, you can read that. So it says about. So Project Pluto is a disruptive tokenized property. We read that already. So Pluto token. Project Plutos will have main token with PLU as token symbol. PLU is a crypto asset that refers to real world properties values such as houses, buildings, arts, etc. Designed to highly incentivize long-term investors or token holders. It says our goals to be achieved on the first year. So they want to have over 100 assets, 99% server uptime, over 10,000 fractions, and 10,000 over 10 asset classes. All right, so let's see. Hold to earn. You can click on these different learn more tabs to see learn more. Let me click on one. I'm gonna open this in a new tab, and let's just go through this one. So it says Plutos property. Well, right now it looks like it's only bringing us home. It's not bringing us to and here we see that the website. Alright, so it looks like these links don't take you anywhere. Let's see. Open link in new tab. Let's see if this loads. So it's not bringing us anywhere. These links actually don't work. All these links just bring us right back home. Alright, so it says they need to get rid of those links or add a new page for those links. So it says hold and earn. Simply by holding PLU as a shareholder, no matter how many token it is, get a pro rata based platform revenue sharing on monthly basis. Alright, so properties listing on our platform will be based on real world physical assets which tokenize as crypto assets. I think that should be world physical assets which will be tokenized as crypto assets. Alright, so you can read token NFT as ownership proved. It says multi-chain, accessible on multiple chain to reach larger audiences, easier for both PLU token and properties NFT investors holders to move their assets across chains. Ownership transfer. Unlike a traditional property business, properties owners can easily transfer ownership without the need to deal with KYC. Alright, so token economics, that's tokenomics. So the team gets 4.15%, development gets 10%, marketing gets 5%, incentives 10%, private sale gets 10%, advisors get 0.85%, 8% goes to liquidity, 20% is left in reserve, 20% is left in reserve, and 32% was burnt initially. Alright, so let's scroll down. It says the buy buy fees is 5%, and 3% goes to liquidity, 1% goes to marketing, 1% goes to development. All right, 8% is sell fees is 8%, and it says 2% goes to liquidity, 3% to marketing, 3% to development. All right, so here is their roadmap. So you can read their roadmap to see where they are in their roadmap. I think if you click on each of these, let me click on, it will change. All right, so here it shows in January to March, this is what they have planned. Here we see that from April to June, this is what they have planned, and then July to September, this is what they have planned. All right, so now is the time we're gonna go in and start loading a few different tools. So we're gonna load Dex.Guru. All right, we haven't used Dex tools in a minute, so let's use Dex tools today. So we're gonna click launch app. Wait for it to load a little bit. We're gonna click launch app, and we're gonna paste the address in the search bar at the top. So paste, wait for that to load. Here it says Project Plutos, and hopefully we can find the liquidity pool on here. So here we will see that it has Dex tools. I haven't been using Dex tools in a little while. So here it shows that there's $673,000 in the liquidity. Let me zoom in over here. Here it's showing that there's $673,000 in the liquidity, and it has a daily volume of just under $11,000. So that's a low daily volume. And here it shows that there's 465 holders and a total market cap of 3.8 million. And there is a total supply of 1 billion Pluto. So all right, let's see. Well, it says it's in Uniswap v2, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna get anything out of Unicrypt. Okay, it says it's in Uniswap v2, so I shouldn't even bother searching in here. Okay, it says it's in Uniswap v2 pool. So there's $673,000 in the liquidity. But I would like to know when that liquidity is locked. If you guys go to their Telegram and type in the word liquidity, usually a bot will pop up and give you the address to their liquidity to find where their liquidity is located and how long it is locked for. All right, so here below here we can see all the buys and sells that's coming in. So we can see, if you look at it, you'll see that it's an average of 1 buy to 1 sell. That's how I'm seeing it right now. Just a little bit more sells than buys, I guess. Yeah, well, yeah, average. Well, now we're seeing a whole bunch of buys more than sells. So this token is average, I guess, with the buys and sells. All right, let's go load this token in Token Sniffer, and hopefully Token Sniffer can give us the link to their liquidity. So let's open that, see what score they got. So for some reason they're getting a high score, a low score for their token on Token Sniffer. So here it shows that they got a 0 out of 100, and it says they got a good score for the buy fee being less than 10%, which is it's 5%. They said that the sell fee is 8%, but right now we're seeing that the sell fee is 21.4%. I'm not sure where else I can go to check this. If it was on the Binance Smart Chain, I could just go check it on let's see, not Poocoin. I could go check it on BS Check. Let's see, BS Check. I'm not sure. Explorer doesn't give the sell fee and buy fee. So here we're seeing that the selfies at 21%, where on their website they say it's 8%. So right now I would be leaning towards not trusting this token, since I've never seen Token Sniffer be incorrect with the buy fees and sell fees. It's always correct across all platforms. If you find that the buy fee is 5% on Token Sniffer, if you jump over to BS Check or BSC Scan, you'll usually find that the buy fee and sell fees are the same over there, or they're just over by 0.1. Like if it's on, if the buy fee sell fees is at 21.4% on Token Sniffer, if you go over to BSC Scan or BS Check or one of those, you'll see that the buy fees, like sell fees, like 21.4 or probably 21.3, or just off by 0.1. So right here I wouldn't trust this token because of them saying it's 8%, but here we're seeing that the sell fee is 21.4%. So I think what they probably did, I'm not sure, is they roped in or got a lot of people in with the 8% promise of sell fee, but immediately almost triple that sell fee. All right, ownership not renounced, they only burned 34%. And here we're seeing that the owner or creator contains 55.8% of the token supply. This is one thing. I would go to their Telegram group, take a screenshot of this, and ask, why does the owner have over half of the token supply? All right, so here it shows that 94.85% of the liquidity is locked in Trust Swap. So let's open this, and hopefully it brings us straight to that liquidity. Oh, so it was in Team.finance. So I could have loaded it from Dex.guru. Alright, I don't want to search for it here, so I'm just going to reload not Dex.guru, DexTools.io. I'm going to launch app. So it's in Team.finance, so hopefully Dex.guru gives us exactly what we want. Let's wait for this to load. We're gonna paste the address here. We're gonna click Project Plutos. And guys, remember that this little symbol right here, this is Unicrypt, and this is Team.finance. That this blue padlock, this is Team.finance. So I'm gonna click on that, and hopefully it brings us straight to this tokens lock. Come on, load. Give us the lock. And here we see Project Plutos. So Project Plutos, there's is showing you that it has a $4,600 market volume, market cap of 5.8 million. The lock is gonna be unlocked in 83 days. And lockup value, so right now there's 97. Let me zoom in a little bit. Right now you'll see that there's 97.55 Ethereum locked. And this value is the value of the lock, or liquidity lock, is $331,594. So that's a good amount of token, that a good amount of liquidity that's locked. So hopefully if you get in with a good amount, you can get out with that same amount or whatever. But just remember that the 8% is not true. The 8% sell tax is not true unless Token Sniffer is giving incorrect information. And so far I haven't found Token Sniffer to give me any incorrect information. If I search something on Token Sniffer, it's usually the same across all tools that I use. Alright, so here we see that the liquidity, I like that the liquidity is locked, and it's locked for a little bit over 2 more months. So at least I like this one thing about the token. And what else I like about this token is the premise of their token, like what their token is about. Like, I think it's a good idea to be linking real world assets to tokens and stuff like that. I think that can blow up. But as I said, them saying that the 8% sell fee is actually 21.4%. I'm not trusting that. If they changed it, they should immediately change it on their website instead of having people probably read their what's on their website or in their white paper and then going out to find out that, hey, you gotta change your slippage now to over 21%. All right, so let's go back to Token Sniffer. So thank you, Token Sniffer, for letting us know that it's on team.finance, and here we will see that the owner has 5.14% of the liquidity. So what we're gonna do right now is jump over to we're not gonna close Token Sniffer, we're just gonna jump over, we're gonna close Dex Tools, and we're gonna load etherscan.io. This is probably gonna be the last tool I use for this token. So let's see, we gotta prove that the owner has over 55% of the token supply. So we're gonna click on, when it loads, we're gonna click on token tracker. Oh boy, here we having a problem with this loading. Oh boy. Reload. You guys supposed to see my mouse having problems clicking on this thing for some reason. Etherscan giving me problems right now. So let's oh boy, it's not loading. All right, let me do one little quick thing. View page. All right, inspect. Just don't mind me, guys. I'm just gonna run through this one little trick I learned. So let's see. I know, let's use this. So we're gonna inspect this, and that's right here. So div class right here. So here would be the token. So I'm gonna open this in a new tab, and that should load that should load token project Plutos. All right, so there we got it loaded. So guys, if that ever happened to you, follow what I just did and see if you get to click on it. I see that this only happens with Chrome, that sometimes you're trying to click on the let me see, sometimes you're trying to click on certain things and it won't open. Like you'll see that that happens, like it just keeps going in and out and you can't click, like no matter how many times you click, it won't go through. So what I know how to do, I got a degree in computer science, so I know how to inspect like the code and get the address from inside their code. So what we do is go to inspect. I'm here teaching you guys about how to inspect a website instead of stuff about the tokens. All right, so we go to inspect and we want to get the address here. So we click on something that we can actually highlight and click right now. So we're gonna inspect tracker, and we'll see that whenever we go to where tracker is right here. Let me zoom in. Oh, let me zoom back out. When we go to hover over tracker right here, we see that over on the left hand side right here, it gets highlighted to show that we're on the section or the class that's for tracker. If we move down one, we'll see that it's now on the class that's project.plutos. So all we got to do is click on this little symbol right here, and we'll see that this is the image, the Ethereum image, that gray and white image. Then we go down a little bit, we'll see that this is the link to the next page that we really want to click on, because this means ahref is a link to another page. So that's what we just did to find or to get to this next page. All right, so here we're gonna look at the holders. So there's 462 holders. There's 1 billion tokens, Next we're gonna look at the holders to see who the top holders in this token are, and we will see that the top holder is a unlocked wallet with 55.8% of the token supply. I would want to know why this wallet, this unlocked wallet, has 55.8% of this token. Next we're gonna, all right, so here we see OXD, so we're gonna click copy, and we're gonna click on contract to see if the contract ownership has been renounced. We already found out that it's not renounced on Token Sniffer, and we already saw that the owner has 55% of the token supply. So what we're gonna do is scroll down, we're gonna zoom in, we're gonna click on owner, that's number 17, and we'll see that if I search and put paste, we will see that, hey, the same contract address that we searched for up here, or we copied earlier, we will see that is the same address right here that we found. That's the owner. So the owner has 55.8% of the token supply. So I would be skeptical about trying to go into this token. I always like to see tokens have less than 10% of the token. I'd love to see when token owners or creators have less than 10% of the token supply, because I wouldn't want to know that, hey, this person, after I get in, this person sold half, or this person sold all their tokens or whatever. I wouldn't want to know that. But it's up to you guys to decide whether or not a token with a high holder is okay with you guys, because to be honest, when a token has this high amount of ownership for one holder, it could be good or it could be bad, because he could be in it for the long haul, because he probably wants to know that, hey, he holds on to this for 5, 10, 20 years, or he could probably be somebody who's going to hold on for 5, 10, 20 days and dump. So it's a 50-50 chance that it's going to be good or bad. So guys, please remember to do your own research into these tokens and decide whether or not you want to purchase these. Remember, you got to remember that it's always your own. You always got to remember to do your own research and try to come to your own conclusions into whether or not to purchase a token. Remember to like the video, share the video, or leave a comment in the comment section requesting that I do a video on any tokens that you want me to do. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of February, and also the link to my Telegram group will be in the comment section. Please join the Telegram group, ask any questions you want in there. Everybody in there will try to help you as much as they can. So this ends the I'm gonna end the video to Pluto. It's called Plutos